Hello and welcome to Gizmo Mogwai Gaming and my guide on the floors 10 through 50 bosses of Palace of the Dead. Now this will be showing Red Mage solo footage. So first up here is the Palace Death Gaze of the boss floor 10. This boss is by far the easiest boss, and you just gotta make sure to dodge the AoEs. Make sure that you are popping your potions. The sustaining potions that you can get for pot shards are very, very helpful. Almost required, to be honest. Other than that, it's just staying out of the AoEs and continuing to pressure and putting damage on him. He does his Arrow Blast, which is a room-wide AoE. You can't stop it, can't get rid of it, but basically just tank it and heal right through it. And just keep beating on him, and it's just a battle of attrition. As long as you've got healing going, keep hitting him, you're going to knock him down just fine. So now we're going to go on to the floor 20 boss. It's an Otu named Spurge. Now this is pretty much kind of the same deal. Just avoid the AoEs, pop your potions when you need to. And he does have a couple other little tricks though. And we'll get to those here shortly. So Leaf Storm here is just a room-wide AoE. Can't really do anything about it. Just, try to do some sustain through it. And now he is going to spawn 2 Palace Hornets and then do an AoE. You need to kill these ads. If you don't, they're going to cause major problems for you. So just keep killing these ads. Let him just keep doing his AoE. And you just get all that free damage done onto him. Just keep rinse and repeat, and you're going to knock him down pretty quickly. So I'm going to fast forward this little section here so we can get to the next boss. But feel free to drop any questions down in the comments below, and I will make sure to answer every single one that I get. Alright, now that we've got the floor 20 boss done, it is time to move on to the floor 30 boss. This is a Hydra called Nigha. And Hydras are kind of special enemies because they have some special moves that you don't really see often. It's a pretty unique to just Hydras. So what this one does is it fires a fire AoE, which leaves a puddle, and then it leaves an ice AoE that leaves a puddle. Now it's going to do this twice, so there will be 4 active puddles in the arena. So once it is done putting all the puddles down, it's going to go right into the center of the arena as it's showing right here now. And it's going to start casting this move called Fear Itself. Now the way to do this mechanic is you need to be inside the hitbox. Otherwise, you're going to get hit with the AoE and you're not going to have a good time. Otherwise, this boss is pretty straightforward. Just make sure you're popping your potions, you're throwing the damage out there, and it's just a rinse and repeat. He does 4 more AoEs, then it goes back in to do the Fear Itself move again, and it's just, another battle of attrition. Keep it simple, keep it easy, pop your potions, and he'll be down in no time. Now that you've defeated the floor 30 boss, it's time to go take on the floor 40 boss. And that is Xtab. Now, Xtab is kind of more of the same, really. He throws out these puddles, avoid the AoEs, don't stand in the puddles, or as a lot of people say, don't stand in bad. If you are in these puddles, it gives you a debuff that is kind of like a bleed. It's like poison. It's annoying, so just don't do it. So as the fight progresses, he spawns adds. Now these are boots, other ghost type enemies. You have to kill these or you're going to have a bad time, just like any other adds that pop in these fights. Since you are solo, all the responsibility is going to be on you. So just make sure that you kill these adds, avoid the AoEs, and you're going to be just fine. Now, aside from everything else, is basically rinse and repeat. He does do one room-wide AoE that you can avoid. It's called Scream, and it puts the terror stat on you. And basically, you can't move. And it's just gonna beat on you until that goes away. And then it's just rinse and repeat for the rest of the fight. Kill the adds if you get more adds, and just keep CPSing him down and avoiding the AoEs as much as you can. I'll speed up this last little bit so we can get to the final floor of this guide. Alright, now that we've defeated the floor 40 boss, we are going to move on to the floor 50 boss and the final boss of this guide, Edda Black Balsam. Now, Edda is one of the very first bosses in this whole Palace of the Dead that is unique in that she has a lot of skills. The very first skill that she's going to have is called In Hell, and it's a room-wide AoE. Donut, a very safe spot, is right under her. She'll follow that up with Black Honeymoon. Now, Black Honeymoon you can avoid, but in health you can. Just make sure you get underneath her. Then she'll do a move called Cold Feet. And basically, don't look at her, or you're going to have a bad day. Then she'll do a move called In Health, which is the same move as she did earlier, but this time it's going to be a donut AoE around her. So she does either the donut with the hole being safe under her, or she's going to do an AoE puddle underneath her, where you have to get away from her for it to be safe. Now, assuming that you have avoided all of these AoEs, you're going to be in a good spot to be able to take this boss down. Now, when she puts that disease on you, you're going to want to try to walk away from the boss a little bit because your movement speed is going to be slow. And she's going to do another In Health that's going to be either underneath her or away from her to find a safe spot. After that, she's going to do Black Honeymoon. Now, if you've been getting hit with these AoEs, that move is going to get boosted. So, all I can say is try to not get hit by those AoEs. Other than that, it's basically rinse and repeat for this boss, just like all the others. Just, anticipating what the next mechanic is that she's going to throw out. Keep popping your potions, and just keep hitting her, knocking her health down, and you're going to make sure that she's going to be gone before you're done. I'll let this play out for the rest of this boss battle so that everybody can see what's going to go on. The only other thing that's going to happen is she's going to have minions on the outside either do those line AoEs or they're going to do puddle AoEs. And the puddle AoEs are going to be on where each person in the group would be standing. Since you're solo, they're all going to be in one spot, so it's not going to be too bad. Other than that, just avoid the AoEs best you can and keep wailing on her and you're going to knock her down. So if my guide has helped you out and you have taken the plunge, you should be able to have said that you've completed floors 1 through 50 and completed all the bosses. So congratulations, good job. You did it. You're awesome. This is Gizmo at Gizmo Mogwai Gaming. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. And go ahead and drop a comment down below if you would like to. Any kind of criticism or questions are greatly beneficial. I hope you have a great day, and remember to stay hydrated. Bye!